Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Welfare here for the M49 WLV channel with part 2 of my box full of good finds, box full of finds. Alright. I didn't get around the first half of the video of doing the 45s, so if I do that while I'm doing the CDs here. Hold on for a second here. I need to plug in the plug for my camcorder here because the battery was starting to get low and need to charge her up. Alright, let's go to the 45s here. I already got a copy of this on 45, but this is the first time I've seen this with a picture sleeve. It was a not a big Hot 100 hit for them because it didn't make the charts for them, but the lower part of the Hot 100. I think number 92 for them around the early 70s, probably around 72. Chris Hodge with We're On Our Way. One of the few non-Beatles artists on the album label that did fairly well on that label. Of course, the biggest of them was just not only the Beatles, but if I'm not mistaken, Badfinger was on that label too. I think they did better than any other artists on that label. Here, there's a beat up promo sleeve to Charlie Daniels Band, Still Hurting Me. Because here's the regular 45 to it right here. Put on there. That should be number 33 on the charts. I didn't chance to write that one down. Because this is the first copy like this I got on that. Of this one here. And there's a promo stereo. Now, next one here. Not sure whether this is a special radio station copy or not. The singer named Sam West IV. This is called Reach the Woman in You on the LRJ label. And what I like about it, it's on blue vinyl. It could be like one of these designated promos because stamped the date like a year on it on this one. It says December 7, 85 in reverse and showing January 1986 on this. About for 35 cents, not a bad deal on some of these 45s I do found yesterday here. Here's another one. Tommy Thomason with Moving On Down the Road on the Ross label. Now again, this could be a designated promo. I don't know how many independent labels or people we call off the wall labels that they do a little business. Maybe make copies like these. This one's on gold vinyl. Found another good find on that yesterday. Here's another one from the LRJ label. Tony Marshall and Patty Peoples. Called Nothing Beats a Pair of Hearts. But this one here is not color vinyl, regular black vinyl, and wasn't a hit for them. And this one here I already got the commercial copy for. I've never seen a promo copy of this till now. Till yesterday I found this. Mo Bandy's Barroom Roses. When I see promo copies of these, I like to get them. Now this next one here is a very interesting one. Be another one showing up too. I thought after 1983 or 84, they stopped doing the mono stereo promos in the 80s. But Atlantic America was still doing it. As far as this, check this out. 1985, 86. 1986 with this one. With Boardwalk Angel by Billy Joe Royal, which was his second country hit. This one here I don't have the regular 45 too, but now I got the promo. Like I said, this one's in mono and also stereo. Now one of the odds are still making like that. And it was written by a guy who made big with the Walk on the Dark Side. On the Dark Side, John Cafferty, the way it looks on there. Wow, this wasn't not a hit for this duo here. But I did see about one time a brief video of this one time on CMT. Willie Nelson and Neil Young with Are There Any More Real Cowboys? This is off his Have Nelson album, and Came out in 1985, but I think he didn't do nothing with them two. Interesting to find. And here's another good one here. I don't know if this is an error or not. The way they had the title made on this. This is called Down on T, Florida Keys. But it's supposed to be another song. It has, when I looked up at the chart hit for this, it should have been, I think, Hit on the Florida Keys, I believe it was. But this is called Down on T, Florida Keys. Same thing on the other side as a promo. I don't know. Title error on this one, maybe they made a oops. Who knows? I also got this commercial copy of this, but now they've got a mono stereo single, a promo single of Joni Miller with Johnny Paycheck. Let's all go down to the river from 1972. Now this one here is all mono both sides. Got a commercial copy of this, but not a promo of this one by Susan Rae. Her version of the Connie Francis classic My Heart Has a Mind of Its Own. And still making putting B-sides on the promo singles with You Never Missed a Word Till It Runs Dry, Till the Well Runs Dry. That one's from 1972 also. This is also from 1972. Reach Out Your Hand by Tammy Wynette. There's a promo copy here, wrote on here. Almost went number 2 for her. Showing mono and stereo here, and another one here. There's a promo 45 by Johnny Cash called Flesh and Blood. There's a stereo version they wrote on here, still on the label, and mono version on the other side. Going around the late 70s with this one on the by Don King. No, not the boxing promoter, but country singer with the same name. You Were Here, You Were Worth Waiting For, with a modest country hit for him, made number 78. Well, this one's not a hit for her, but don't see her making a promo 45 often I heard Jan Howard with Dallas You Won. Here's another modest chart single on the country charts. I think I had a couple of singles by him before. Dan McBride with It's Hell to Know She's Heaven. That's what the title says. Because, well, I think something got there. I don't know if the label's faded or what. Or something was on there. I have to move that off. And also got here was a modest hit for Vernon Gosden with It's Only Love Again from 1986. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta listen to this one here. I don't know. This is the same astronaut that had. It was known for making surf music from the early 60s. Did something like this called Skylab Has Fallen on the Concord record label. Have them on both sides. Like 2 different versions of it. One showing 248 and the other one's, I'm reading it upside down, 233. Anyone knows about that one? Please again let me know on that one. Well, this next singer here is his only top 40 record. Had several singles make the charts. This was his 4th hit. And this was his highest one on the country charts he had. Called May I by Terry Howell. I think Terry Hallowell. I think that's how you say it. Here though I didn't see on the other one. Come Rio with Enthusiasm. That's an interesting one. Let me check back the other one. Yeah, they do have on the other Comprio singles. That says pass here. Here's another Probably after my stock copy of this one here by Lynn Anderson. Listen to a country song. Stereo on one side, mono on the other. And here's another one from, this one came out in came out in 86. It charted in 1986 for Glenn Campbell. Spent about 11 weeks on the charts. This is called Cowpoke. It was in stereo and mono. Man, I had no idea they still made the mono stereo singles promo up that far. If anyone knows any more later than that, again, let me know. Next one here is B.J. Thomas with "Pardon Me, I Need You Most." This was a modern country hit for him. It was also a minor hit for Jay Black of Jay and the Americans too, if I'm not mistaken. Never had that version, his version here. Now I do, and finish up the 45s here with "The Heart of Country" by Kevin Battaglia. Spent 11 weeks on the charts, but only made a number 46 for her. This was her 7th charted hit. And this one, it came in 2 versions on the promo. This side it's a full version of it. The other side has the edited version of it. Never made any radio station decide which version they like to play. Alright. Now let's get to the last part of this we'll get to is the CDs. Found some interesting ones. We'll start off with this one here. 5th Dimension, Up, Up and Away. It's a compilation encore collection. Wasn't too sure I got this or not. Let me a good backup copy because it's not easy to find these days. The first time I saw a copy of that. I also got David Allan Coe, Biggest Hits. Merle Haggard, Till I Start Loving You Again. Has 8 songs of his on here, plus 2 bonus tracks by Mike Lunsford's on here. I also got, no one ever had this together, my collection, CD collection here. George Jones, Porter Wagoner. Has several songs by each artist on here. Has 1, 2, 3, 4 by George Jones, and the rest by Porter Wagoner on here. So we got a 2 CD set here. It's a Platinum Scruggs 2 CDs here, one by themselves, and Best of the Best, and Lester Flatt Solo. I think this is probably one of their, this could be a reissue one of his earlier solo stuff on CD. I'm going to find more info on that. Alright, I also found this today at the flea market. I Follow the Pieces, 20 Country Classics. That has Farron Young, Jenny C. Riley, Leroy Van Dyke, many others on here. I also found the Best of Gospel. It has Glenn Redwood, Ned Miller, Ray Price, Don Gibson, many others on here too. I'll show you that one. Paid about $2.50 for that one and that 20 Country Classics. I was going to start adding these more into my collection here. CD singles. Shania Twain, You're Still the One. Song that became her biggest pop hit, reaching number 2. Along with the remix version of Dopey Stove, You Know I Love You. I think it was a top 40 record song for her. I'm pretty interested in adding in my CD collection here. I also got the greatest classic crooners. Here's some of the artists on there. And I found this yesterday at a thrift store for $1. Giants of the Big Band era, Tommy Dorsey. I also, let me see if I had, Alright. Hold on here for a second. There's a couple of CDs I want to put in together. Y'all bear with me sometimes on this. Sometimes you got a big thing of this. Gotta look through it real good. Alright. You know the first time I got on CD here. Gary Lewis the Playboys' first album, This Diamond Ring, with session with Gary Lewis and the Playboys. Also, expanded edition of Glenn Campbell's Rhinestone Cowboy. I think I got the album of this. But this is the first time I got this on CD. Has the entire album itself here, plus some, I think the first three probably were, I don't know, non-album track B-sides. It has Record Collector's Dream, Coming Home, and Quits. And two remixes of his two big hits, Country Boy Get Your Feeling Late and Rhinestone Cowboy. Yeah, this came out the first time on CD this year. Alright. Sorry for moving around here. I think we got it right. Fixed good this time. Also got, this also recently came out. Jackie D. Shannon, All the Love, the Lost Atlantic recordings. According to the liner notes back here, some of the, there was maybe, Cemetery Atlantic Studio Sessions were never released until now. Has 14 tracks on it. Probably was playing for an album or something. And somehow plans for it fell through or something. I checked on it. Probably got 4 extra tracks, bonus tracks on here. This came out this year. I know it's going to be a good one. I also got Lulu, Disturbed Love, the band from 1967-68. I think this most of the, I think covers most of her tracks she did for the, if I'm not mistaken, for the Epic label. Well, I haven't opened the wrapper yet. I'll find out more about it. Alright. Let's finish up this here. Also got REM, Around the Sun. The two CD series here. And CD 1, they call them Melancholy Nights. CDs 1 and 2. The Various Artists one. And the Bill Gates Trio Hymn Classics from 1990. Certainly there's no sleeve to this because when I looked through it, it had a different one that says what it says on here. But since I didn't have this one, we hadn't got it anyway. Found it at a thrift store for $1. And Best of Frank Sinatra. The very best of Frank Sinatra. This is a 1997 reprint, or from 1980. At first, I thought I didn't have this one at first. I know there's several songs on here. I didn't have regular on CD. For one, and the other one here, got CD 2 here is some of the stuff here don't have on CD and don't have disc 1 with it. But hey, for 99 cents, can't beat that. You find a great deal for some songs on CD 2, and you don't have on another CD. I also got disc and have some, the cover has some water damage. DJ Jesse Fred French Prince Platinum Gold Collection from looks like 2003. Okay, like I said, back covers messed up. Well, I got the album of this. First time I got it on CD. My name is Barbara 2, Barbara Streisand. Also got Clearly Love by Olivia Newton-John from 1975. Don't see many of her studio albums on CD. Doesn't probably. I know someone did pressing their own burn copy of this. The reason I got this because there's several songs here. I don't think they appear on her other best of CDs. Because I don't know if something better to do on any other CD, along with Let It Shine. Same way here, yeah, he's my brother. Found out that drifts over $1.50. Alright, let's finish up these last bit of CDs here. Finish up round 2, part 2 here. Dave Mason with Alone Together. I got the original album in the special, looks like another color vinyl edition album too. That's the first time I got that on CD. Here's the Greatest American Voices, which Gene Kelly, Louis Armstrong, many others you see on here. Here's another various artist one called The Real Deal, Country, Alternative, and In Between. That has a, here's who's on there: Kim Ritchie, Neil Cody, John Anderson, Kevin Mateo, Toby Keith, Bill Ray Cyrus, Red Mason, Mark Wills, Evan Kershaw, and Terry Clark. Here I found this for 99 cents. Not sure I got this one or not, but hey, good to have a spare copy of in case I do. Jethro Tull, The Very Best Of, from 2001. Same way with this one by Corey Hart, The Singles. I also got, I can show it on the side here. Got the Legends of Road Music is a 2 CD set with 40 songs. A while back I found volume 2 of this. Now I found volume 1 of 32 Golden Memories from the Golden Years of Country Music. Randy Travis, Worship and Faith. John Mellencamp, Rough Harvest. Colt Ford with a Ride Through Country Revisited. And finish it up here with Lynn Anderson live at Billy Bob's, Texas. Alright. Well, started to take a little long, but I try to do fast as I could on find these latest boxes of great finds, and I hope you enjoyed this. Rate your comments and keep watching. You never know what kind of great song I hope I can put up here on YouTube here. Till then, Welfare here for the AM 1490 WLV channel. Over and out.